Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be cashless stuffing our sinking funds for the month of October. So we're going to jump right on into it. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. Thanks for joining for another one. My name is Janelle. I'm a wife and a mother of one, and on here I do all things cashless budgeting. So we are going to be putting some money into our sinking funds. I have a little bit more than normal because we did not have to pay a full month for the month of October for baby girl's daycare because she will be out for like a month and a half, and they give they give you a credit for the time that you are out, and they only give you about like 2 weeks. I think it's 2 weeks, or yeah, I think it's 2 weeks free. So for the year. So yeah, we're saving on that for the month of October. So let's get on into the numbers. For purposes of saving us all time, I've already written out all of the beginning balances for our sinking funds and our savings. We are starting off the month altogether at $4,345.24. Just kidding, $4,535.45. This is the breakdown between our two accounts, okay? So we are going to get over here, and this binder here is the main binder where I keep all of the totals of all of the sinking funds. So last month I decided to stop doing cash sinking funds and savings challenges because it was just becoming too much again, and it just reminded me why I like doing cashless and just sticking to that. So I ended up consolidating all of the savings challenges, cashing them into the categories that they belong to, and then I'm going to just continue to do that with the savings challenges, instead of just putting the money aside and then waiting for them to be filled. I'm going to be using the savings challenges, and whatever I color in, that's just the money that goes into the sinking funds for that month. Sorry, y'all, I was a little parched, needed some water. Okay, so stick along for the ride and just see what I mean, okay? So I can actually put this off to the side since I won't be writing anything in here until the end of the month when I consolidate that. So we are going to start off with entertainment, okay? So we're starting off at $254.02. And for entertainment this month, we're actually going to put in $45. And I just realized that, I don't know why, but I've just been really interested in, maybe I could write with this too, with doing like orange for whatever reason. But we'll say today is, we'll just do 10-1. No, I definitely want to not write in this pencil. So we're going to color in 45. So we have 2, I think it's 15. Where did I put my calculator? Yeah, so we're going to color in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so as I'm coloring this in, I hope you guys are having a good day whenever you guys are watching this video. If y'all didn't know, baby girl had her surgery. They took out her adenoids and her tonsils. Super happy for that because they were kind of giving us a hard time about her tonsils, and my husband just knew that her tonsils needed to come out as well, and I'm glad that we can be advocates for our kids. We loved our doctor and the team, and they did all of their due diligence and just making sure that we were aware of everything. They did go ahead and take out her tonsils, and he actually did a video so that we could just see like what was going on the whole time. And he was like, yeah, y'all, her her tonsils whenever she was trying to breathe, whenever they put her under, because that was what they were planning on doing. It just collapsed, like closed her whole mouth. So that's why she was doing so much mouth breathing, y'all. But so blessed that she is healthy and just recovering. So we added $45 to entertainment, so we're at $299.02, which I'm happy to be going into the month, or being in the month of October with that, because this is when things start to get rolling. It is Halloween. I don't really do much, but my husband really wants us to now get involved now that baby girl is older. So we'll potentially be buying her like a little costume. And then we do candy for the neighborhood, but that's going to be super simple because I've learned my lesson over the last couple of years. And so I'm just buying one bag of chocolate candy and then one bag of fruit snacks, because we're going to split up the fruit snacks between baby girl's classroom for Halloween and then our neighborhood. And we're just going to make it nice and simple for us and not stress us out. Okay. So now on to the next thing. We're going to be doing my car insurance, and we're going to be adding $20 to the mix this month. So we're just finishing out the savings challenges for the most part that I had. So just coloring in this, that was $20, and we're just going to go ahead and put this on the bag, and we're going to do 10-1. It was a deposit of $20. And then this should bring me to, this is $348. So this should be $368.16 for car insurance. And that is to get me to my $1,200 by the end of January. Next is going to be car maintenance. We're going to start saving up for car maintenance. And car maintenance is going to be getting $15. So when we're done with this, we'll have $560. And if I have that in our car maintenance, that would be amazing. And this will be shared between me and my husband. A lot of the times you don't see some of the stuff that he uses because he just really will just go and swipe his card. He's not coming to me to be like, hey, is this here? Do we have money for this and stuff like that? So I try to tell him like, hey, we have money here. Like, let's do this and not continue to focus on your goal as we save. So let me just make sure I did this right. 15 plus 1703 is 3203 now. And so that is good for car maintenance to have some money in here. And just keep in mind, y'all, like I said, whatever I'm shading in, I said that I'm depositing, that is the money that's going into the actual account, money that I can use instead of stashing it away. Because for me right now, stashing that money away was just not helping me. It would have just been nice to at least have that money. For pet, we have this in here. So we're going to go over to pets. And I'm not too crazy about needing to fill this up, but we just need to continue to save. So we have $5 that's going into here, and that is what we are going to add. Okay, $5. So that brings us to $95.01 for pet. It used to say pets, but we lost one of our bearded dragons, and so now it's just one. Next is going to be health. If y'all know, health is so important for us. Okay, yeah. Health is so important for us because it's just that time of the year where just everything all comes down. We're putting $45 into here. And then with the baby girl's, what was it? Her doctor bill that we have to pay for is is quite a bit, so it would be nice to for sure save way more in health. And health was one of those things where I was trying to save like off, like save up a big lump sum, and I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna work. So we're just gonna save it all right now and use it as needed. So 20, 40, 45 is what I colored in. And now we have $110 to work with for health. And I'm just gonna load it up, y'all. Just load it up, okay? Next is going to be home maintenance. And for home maintenance, we're working off of this right here. And so we are gonna put $30 into home maintenance. And that will be nice to have some money in home maintenance just building up. We probably have some things we need to, I said 30, so this should be $288.99. Have some things that we'll need to purchase for the household, but not too many crazy things. But you just want to make sure you have money to be able to function in your everyday life. We will come back to subscriptions really quickly. We're going to go to taxes. And for taxes, we are going to be doing $10. So we're going to color in this 1 here and color in this 9. All right. And let's go ahead and do 10-1 deposit. And happy to even have this amount of money saved up for our taxes. And the goal will just be whatever I get to save up by the mid-November, I will go ahead and just put that money in the in our, what is it called? Towards our mortgage to go to our escrow. There we go. And just help a little bit with that. Sorry, y'all. I've been really thirsty. But I've been running through the numbers, trying to play around with it just to see if I even have anything. I think that I will actually be okay. This year, I'm hoping, just because our taxes have gone down, we're already covering whatever the overage is, and then I'm just putting a few dollars towards the escrow so that we should be hopefully all caught up. I hate being this behind, and we're just trying to get those taxes down as much as possible. And then I also did get a letter from my lawyer who helped us get our taxes down, that if we had any damage, that could also aid in our taxes going down for at least 1 year. So I need to look into that later on in the day to see how I could get that rolling as well too. Because anything that I can save, I would love to save. Next, this is going to be subscriptions. So my subscriptions has its own binder with the different things that I'm saving for subscriptions. So for the whole subscriptions category, we are going to be putting in $150. So where's my calculator? We're going to do 2339 plus 150 is 2489. 2489.18. Okay. And then we're going to actually go to the actual subscriptions binder and do that. And then we'll come back because we still have our actual savings. So this might need to go down this way. Okay. So now let's go to our subscriptions. Okay, first things first is going to be HOA. And why I got to be all over the place is beyond me. But our HOA sinking fund, not sinking funds, but savings challenge is actually back here. And we are going to just color in one of these. And this is going to be $10. So for HOA, we are going to be adding 10-1 deposit. And it's getting $10, which brings us to $220 saved up for our HOA. Don't worry, y'all. I think I got a plan. I got a plan to make sure that we are all good for HOA and my, what is that thing called? My car insurance. Make sure that it's fully funded. We are going to go into Christmas. And we're going to put some money into Christmas. And we are just going to cross out a 22. Because that's what we're putting in there. And we're going to do a 10-1. And we're adding 22. So we're going to do 492 plus 22, 514. Now, I had originally already fully funded Christmas at 400, but then I wanted to add some more. So the goal would be that I would get to $600 because this is 200 by mid-November, just so that I can, you know, feel comfortable with all the Christmas gifts and things like that. So no huge rush, but yeah. And then next is going to be vacation. Our vacation is this month, you guys. So I want to get everything wrapped up in here. So let's look at this. So now that I know that I was using my anniversary thing for that, we're going to put $24 here. So let's just color this in at 24. Okay, so this is now completely done. And then we had 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. So 80 plus 24 is 104. So we are going to do 10-1. This is our deposit. And this was 104, which now brings me to 104 plus 1413 is 1517. Yo, I'm so excited. This is now fully funded. I'm gonna just put fully funded. We don't need to add any more to this. I had already did the math, and that's why I knew the rest of these two would be okay. But vacation is fully funded, and I'm actually just gonna turn it back like this. So that is fully funded. That feels so good. And now we're going to put some money in my Love Every. And this is for baby girls. What is that called? It's like a, what would I call it, y'all? It's like every 3 months she gets a toy kit. There we go. That works too. She gets a toy kit. So we are going to be putting in for Love Every. We're going to do $14. So we'll do 49 plus 14 is 63. Okay. So that's getting me somewhere because I think her last one she got was in August. So September, October, November. We'll need to make sure we have enough money in November when they send hers. So each of these items is 7, so we'll be coloring in 2 of these. Y'all, I've had these colored pencils for a while, and I'm like, oh, I'll never use them. And that was the whole purpose of getting them, was to be able to color these in like a lot easier and better. So we have $63 for Love Every, and that is it for our subscriptions, y'all. For our subscriptions, I'm gonna just put this down here. Now we're gonna work on our our savings. Okay, so those were all of the sinking funds. Now we're gonna go to our rainy day funds, And we have here, we are going to be doing just one of these drops, which is 5. We are slowly building up just like this savings account. I don't know what this is. I think it was food that was stuck on here. So that we have just some savings, honestly. And this sits in an account, in an account that doesn't really give me much interest, but I want to be able to have money in that account. Honestly, just in case we need money like fast and I can't transfer like the money from my Ally account, maybe I have to wait a day or two, we have that money. And I just want to have an account that just has savings in there, that if there is a rainy day, it's not a true emergency, but it is something we just need to use, like we can use it. Next is going to be our emergency fund. And this one right here is going to be our emergency fund. And we're going to be putting in $40. Look at me. So 25, 35, 40. So there we go here. And I wasn't sure how I was going to do this, y'all, because I don't think, let me look if I even added it. So no, I have not added it yet for emergency fund. But I'm going to save up the emergency fund first, because that was, yeah, we're just going to save it up first. And then once this is completed, then I'll put the money in the emergency fund. I'll still be receiving, what is that? Or I'll still be getting interest off of it. It just won't fully be in that account. So 85 plus 40 is 125. Although I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, I may change my mind after this video. We shall see. So 125 is going towards the emergency fund there. I think that might be it. Yeah, for that. Future, this is my future binder. And I'm trying to see if I did the same thing for here. Yes, so I did put the money in here. So future is going to be getting $25. And this is just going to, this like account will be going towards, is this 40? Yep. This will be going towards future things like potentially another child. And I have different categories in here so y'all be able to see where the money is going. But all of this money, so now right now I have baby girl's education. I have a savings challenge for another baby. And I have one for home projects and I think moving. Yeah. So this is where all of that money would sort of just be sitting. So future, we are going to be coloring in 25, and I think that's the rest of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yep. So that is the remainder of this. So this is going to be for future home projects. I'll kind of be talking about this more towards the end of the year for 2025, but thinking of coming up with like an annuals like projects report, like going through the house and saving for the following year. It won't work out that well in 2025, but for 2026, saying this is what we're going to be budgeting in 2025 for in terms of savings, to have these different things done to the house or whatever projects we have going on. So we're saving a year in advance. So for instance, we've been talking about our lawn care and things like that. I'm just going to put here, I'll probably put a new one in here, fully funded. And so just talking about, let's just say, our backyard, and let's say our backyard says that it's required $5,000. If we could save that in a year, then we'll do that. If not, we'll say maybe that's a 2-year project. And we'll have, maybe like 1-year projects, 5-year projects, 10-year projects, and then we'll be saving those future things for that and what the amount we would potentially need to even get started or whatever the case is. So that's what like this future binder is for. So that is future. And then we just have baby girl that we're going to put money into, and she doesn't really have a savings challenge because we're just kind of doing like her age and saving that each week. So for 10/1, she is going to be getting $8 because she's 2 years old, and we're going to do 99 plus 8, so 107. So she now has 107. She does have other accounts. This is just the one that I'm sharing with you guys. And that was it, you guys, for all of my sinking funds and savings. I hope you guys enjoyed this way of me like shading in my savings challenges, like you get the best of both worlds and do sinking funds at the same time. I actually enjoyed it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one.